In the world of corporate entertainment, every action seems to provoke an equally disastrous reaction. Recent box office flops like Madam Web, Peter Pan and Wendy, and The Marvels paint a grim picture of the industry's struggles to connect with audiences. Despite the efforts poured into these projects, they failed to resonate, leaving studios scratching their heads in bewilderment. Madam Web's failure in the box office landscape serves as a glaring reminder of the pitfalls of misplaced ambition within Hollywood. Despite boasting a female-led cast and crew, including a female director and lead writing team, the film struggled to find its footing among audiences. This discrepancy between the film's intentions and its actual reception underscores a fundamental disconnect between Hollywood's aspirations and the realities of audience preferences. The Hollywood Reporter's revelation regarding Madam Web's inability to draw in sufficient female viewers further emphasizes this discord. In an industry where diversity and representation are increasingly championed, the film's lackluster performance challenges the notion that simply featuring women in prominent roles guarantees success. It highlights the sobering reality that gender alone is not enough to carry a film to box office success, a sentiment that runs counter to prevailing narratives within the industry. Additionally, Madam Web's movie flop makes us wonder if Hollywood is really getting how to target audiences. Even though they tried to appeal to women, the movie didn't connect, showing they might not understand what women really like. This makes us think hard about how studios try to get different types of people to watch their movies, and if they're doing it right. In the end, Madam Web's story warns Hollywood about ignoring what audiences want just to push certain ideas. It reminds us that it's important for filmmakers to understand what people like and what sells, and not to just focus on pushing certain viewpoints. In a business where making money is key, Madam Web's failure teaches us that getting people interested in movies is tricky, and just having diversity on the surface isn't enough if it doesn't really matter to the audience. The failure of films like Madam Web and The Marvels to resonate with their intended female audience highlights a systemic issue within Hollywood, the tendency to miss the mark when catering to specific demographics. Despite their concerted efforts to appeal to women, these films ultimately failed to strike a chord with their target audience. This failure underscores a profound disconnect between the products Hollywood creates and the consumers they seek to attract. One big reason for this problem is how Hollywood tries to get people to watch their movies. Instead of really understanding what their audience likes and cares about, they often just try to include certain groups without really getting it. Like with Madam Web and The Marvels, they thought having women in key roles would automatically get women to watch. But they didn't think about what women really want to see in movies. Also, these movies didn't connect with the women they were meant for because they didn't show real women's lives and stories. Instead, they might have relied on stereotypes or just put women in for show, which didn't work. It's like trying to fit a square block into a round hole, not realizing that what they're making doesn't match what people want to see. The failure of Madam Web and The Marvels to connect with female audiences serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of authenticity and empathy in storytelling. Hollywood must move beyond surface-level gestures of representation and strive to create content that authentically reflects the diverse experiences and perspectives of its audience. Only then can it hope to bridge the gap between product and consumer and truly resonate with audiences of all demographics. The thing is, men and women usually like different kinds of movies because of lots of reasons, like how society sees them, what culture they're from, and what they personally enjoy. Women might like romantic or musical movies, while men usually prefer action and superhero stuff. This isn't a problem, it just shows how different people like different things. The problem for Hollywood is when they ignore these differences and try to make movies that everyone will like the same. Instead of celebrating how people like different stuff, they try to make one type of movie for everyone. This can end up with movies that don't really please anyone because they don't get what each group really wants. By ignoring the distinct preferences of male and female audiences, Hollywood runs the risk of alienating key demographic groups and missing out on valuable opportunities for engagement and connection. Rather than viewing these differences as obstacles to overcome, the industry should recognize them as opportunities to diversify and enrich the cinematic landscape. Embracing the diversity of audience tastes can lead to a more inclusive and vibrant film industry, where a wide range of stories and perspectives are celebrated and valued. By recognizing and respecting the distinct preferences of men and women when it comes to movies, Hollywood can create content that resonates more deeply with audiences, ultimately leading to greater success and satisfaction for both filmmakers and viewers alike. Barbie's remarkable success in the box office landscape can be attributed to its astute understanding of its target audience. By meticulously crafting a film tailored specifically to female viewers, Barbie soared to the top of the box office charts and captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. From its vibrant aesthetics to its empowering themes of identity and self-discovery, Barbie resonated deeply with its core demographic, offering a cinematic experience that spoke directly to the desires and aspirations of young girls everywhere. Similarly, Top Gun: Maverick's triumph can be attributed to its adept navigation of masculine fantasies and desires. By tapping into the adrenaline-fueled world of fighter jets, advanced technology, and military bravado, Top Gun: Maverick delivered a film that struck a chord with its male audience. From its pulse-pounding action sequences to its themes of camaraderie and heroism, Top Gun: Maverick offered a cinematic experience that resonated deeply with fans of the original film and newcomers alike. What sets both Barbie and Top Gun: Maverick apart is their unwavering commitment to understanding and catering the specific preferences and desires of their target audiences. Rather than trying to appeal to a broad and generalized demographic, these films embraced the unique tastes and interests of their respective viewers, resulting in unparalleled success at the box office. In an industry often plagued by formulaic approaches and generic storytelling, Barbie and Top Gun: Maverick serve as shining examples of the power of audience-centric filmmaking. By prioritizing the needs and desires of their target demographics, these films not only achieved commercial success but also fostered a deeper connection with audiences, establishing themselves as enduring cultural touchstones in the process. The demise of the Girlboss era within Hollywood represents a pivotal moment in the industry's evolution. A moment that signals a wake-up call for studios to reassess their approach to audience engagement and storytelling. For too long, Hollywood has been fixated on chasing trends and attempting to cater to an elusive audience that may not even exist. The failure of films like Madam Web and The Marvels to resonate with their intended female audience underscores the futility of this approach and the need for a more nuanced understanding of audience preferences. Ignoring the wants and needs of your core demographic is a surefire path to failure in the competitive landscape of the film industry, as evidenced by the lackluster performance of films that attempt to pander to specific demographics without genuine resonance. Audiences can see through superficial gestures of representation and authenticity. Hollywood must acknowledge the reality of audience preferences and prioritize the creation of content that authentically reflects the diverse experiences and perspective of its viewers. The demise of the Girlboss era presents an opportunity for Hollywood to pivot towards a more audience-centric approach to filmmaking. By abandoning the futile pursuit of an elusive audience and instead embracing the reality of audience preferences, studios can foster deeper connections with their viewers and create content that resonates on a more meaningful level. This requires a willingness to listen to audience feedback, engage in meaningful dialogue, and adapt to changing tastes and trends. The demise of the Girlboss era serves as a cautionary tale for Hollywood, a reminder of the perils of ignoring the wants and needs of your core demographic. As the industry continues to evolve, studios must learn from past mistakes and prioritize authenticity, diversity, and inclusivity in their storytelling. By doing so, they can not only avoid the pitfalls of chasing trends, but also foster a more vibrant and sustainable film industry for generations to come. The failure of Madam Web serves as a stark reminder of the importance of understanding your audience. Hollywood's obsession with chasing trends and demographics has led to numerous box office disasters, but there is hope. By recognizing and catering to the diverse taste of audiences, studios can forge a path to success in an ever-changing industry. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Catch you next time.